Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing my Kovaak's warm-up routine that I use before hopping into Apex Legends and Warzone. If you don't have Kovaak's, then what are you doing? It's like $10 on Steam. The scenarios I'll be using are very basic, and the whole purpose is to get a good quick warm-up before getting into a game. If you want to get serious about aim training, there's tons of advanced scenarios and playlists you can find on Kovaak's. You can also join aiming communities like Voltaic and challenge yourself with their benchmark, where you can rank yourself amongst others from the community. So we've all experienced days where you just can't seem to hit your shots. Your tracking is completely off, and no matter how many games you play, you just keep dying 2 minutes into the game. This is one of the downside with Battle Royale game, is that there's a lot of downtime throughout the game where you don't encounter any enemies, and you find yourself looting for half of the game and then die as soon as you get into your first fight. And once you're dead, it's game over and you have to start from scratch. I'm going to be honest, shooting at still targets in the firing range won't cut it. If you want to get your aim warmed up, you need to use aim trainers. I'm going to go through 9 Kovaak scenarios that I use to warm up and explain each one and why I use these exercises. This warm-up routine should only take you about 15 to 20 minutes. If it's your first time in Kovaak's, go into your settings and make sure everything matches your in-game settings, like your sensitivity, field of view, and you can even customize your crosshair if you like. So the first part in this warm-up is going to be focused on tracking. The first one is called Narrow Strafe. You're going to go to online scenarios and type Narrow Strafe. I'll also leave the playlist share code in the description. All you have to do is go into online playlists, click enter share code and copy paste the code in. So Narrow Strafe simulates an up-close fight where the enemy is strafing side to side, crouching and jumping unpredictably. It's a great scenario to train your tracking and your reaction time. Try to stay on the head as much as you can, that will also give you a better score. Sometimes I'll do this scenario a few times to warm up for the rest of the routine. It's simple and efficient. And for any of the scenarios you struggle to be consistent with your aim, just repeat the scenario as much as you need. I have each of the scenarios in this playlist set to 10 repetitions, so if I need more time on one exercise, I do it a few times, and then once I'm good, I skip to the next. Keep in mind, this is meant to be a warm-up, so don't focus too much on your score. Next up we have Thin Gauntlet. This is another tracking exercise where the target is very slim. You go through a series of different targets that varies in shape and speed. This scenario also trains your tracking and reaction time, but also your precision. It's a great scenario to improve your mouse control. Next is Smoothbot Invincible Goated. This one is a flying target that moves fairly quickly. This one will train your tracking, reaction time, and speed. This will improve your mouse control for both horizontal and vertical tracking. Now onto the second part of the warm-up, target switching. Target switching involves both tracking and flicking. The key is to be aware of the targets around you and not only the one target you're focusing on at the moment. Practicing this will improve your ability to win fights against multiple enemies. Here we have Pat TS. This one have multiple slow strafing targets and the goal is to kill as many as possible. This will improve your mouse control, flicks, and environment awareness. Next is Psalm TS. This one is similar to Pat TS, but the target moves faster and in different directions. This exercise will improve your mouse control horizontally and vertically, your speed, and your environment awareness. Here we have Bounce 180 Reload. I'd say this scenario is a mix between target switching and flicking. In this one, if you miss 3 shots, you have to reload, which costs you some time. So focus on precision and work your way up in speed. And instead of focusing on tracking the bouncy balls, focus on flicking to the nearest target. This scenario will improve flicking, speed, and environment awareness. The last part of the warm-up focuses on clicking. Here we have Popcorn Voltaic Easy. In this one you have to shoot bouncing targets at different distances. If you miss, you have to reload, costing you some time. This scenario is great for improving sniper shots. It focuses mostly on precision and flicks. This one can be very frustrating when you keep missing your shots, but don't give up. You'll improve over time and you'll see great benefits in your game. Lastly, we got 1 wall 6 target TE and 1 wall 6 target small. They're both pretty similar. You have 1 wall, 6 targets, and you want to shoot as many as possible. One focuses more on speed and the other one on precision. Start slow and focus on precision and then work your way up in speed. This is a great exercise to build muscle memory in terms of knowing where on your mouse pad you have to move your mouse to travel a certain distance on your screen. And that's it guys, now you should be fully warmed up to destroy the whole lobby. If you're struggling with specific situation in game, let me know down in the comments and I'll try to suggest some scenarios that can help you improve. I'll leave some of my favorite aim training playlists down in the description as well. And I want to know, what's your warm-up routine before getting into a game? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to smash the fuck out of the like button. Subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, peace.